How we doing, guys? It's Friday. Time for another shift. I feel like there's money to be made out there. Let's go out and see what we can do. So one of the things I had talked about previously was if Doordash had been able to stop cherry picking, and I had heard and been told that if you decline 5 orders in a row, your dash will be ended. And I tried at the end of my shift to a couple times to decline 5 in a row, but I never would get 5 orders because it was late and everything. So, and I didn't want to wait around for them, so I was heading home. But anyway, while I was, my car was out and I was in another car, in my wife's car, and I wasn't able to record. I was able to see if it happens when you lose 5 in a row, or you decline 5 in a row. And I was never, my shift was never ended. They never turned me off like that. What they would do after 5 in a row, though, is they would pause my shift, and it would be try to do like a 10-minute pause. I forget exactly what it said, but it would say something along the lines of, you're not accepting orders, we're going to put you on a 10-minute pause. But I don't know how many of you use it, but I use the driver's utility app, and I suggest everybody use that app. And one of the things you can do with it is you can make it where if you're automatically paused, like, if you don't accept an order in time, or that right there, when you're paused, it'll automatically unpause you. So the only time your dash is paused is if you pause it and you want it paused. So you turn that on, and it will automatically unpause your pause. So every time, so when that would happen, it would go to pause me. And the reason I don't know exactly what it says is because it would unpause me so quick, I didn't even have time to read it all. I would just kind of get a glimpse of it, and I would see something about 10 minutes on there. And so I don't know exactly what it says. But, also when your app messes up, sometimes it has the glitches and the orders don't come through, and you don't know you have an order, and then you get paused. And I've heard of people that happening to them, and they don't even know they're paused until they go in their app wondering why they haven't been getting orders, and they see that they've been paused for like 20 minutes or something. And I'm sure there's some, because if you are paused for 35 minutes, it'll end your dash. And I'm sure there's some that ended their dash because of that. But anyway, if that happens, it'll unpause that pause, so you'll just keep on dashing, and you'll see, it'll show you it, so it's happening. So you're not having this weird stuff like some people have, and they have no idea that this is happening. So anyway, that's my suggestion for everybody. And I don't think that's anything that would get you deactivated or you'd have to worry about it. I've been using it for over a year, and I've never had any issues with it. So, and it can keep track of your dashes and how much money you make and all kinds of stuff. It's got all kinds. There's a free version, which is what I use, and then there's the paid version, which will give you even more. It'll tell you, you can set like a limit of how little. Like if the money is too little, it'll automatically decline it, or if the miles per dollar is too little, it'll automatically decline it. So stuff like that. So I suggest people download it and use that, and it's really helpful. It's helped me make money. So yeah, that's just a little piece of advice for you guys. Driver's utility app. I'll try to remember to put it in the description. I got my first order. It's 11 and change for about 7 miles. Normally I wouldn't take one with that ratio, but actually half of that was the drive out to where I was headed anyway, so it's not really 7.5 miles because I was going there anyway. So I already picked it up. It's a Grubhub order. It was Panda Express, and you have to love it when you go in there and you stand in there for 5 minutes and they just completely ignore you, pay no attention to you whatsoever before they finally acknowledge you. And you see the order sitting right there. It's just sitting there, but they pay you no mind. So you gotta love that. Anyway, on my way to drop it off. Got that one dropped off, and while I was on the way there, Grubhub sent me another order. So it was for 8 miles, $12, but like a couple of those miles was finishing that delivery, I believe. I think that's how it works with those. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, a lot of it's going back to where I was going anyway on top of that, so definitely worth it. So I'm gonna go knock that one out. Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
Got that dropped off, no issues, so that's good. About $23 at 6:16. I'm a little bit behind pace. No big deal though. Should pick up. It's only been Grubhub for the most part that I've been getting. Well, the two I did was Grubhub. So anyway, I got what looked like a decent order as soon as I dropped that off, but it was Taco Bell, and I'm not doing that. Be waiting in the drive-thru forever. They never have their lobby open. So anyway, headed back to my hot spot. Okay, so I just picked up a stacked order, $14. It's okay. The annoying thing is, of course, the first one, Five Guys, takes forever to get that one because they got to cook the fries and everything. And I think they forgot about it for a little bit. And the whole time I'm sitting waiting, I don't get any decent orders from the other apps. And as soon as I get my orders done, I get a $20 stacked order for only 5 miles from Uber Eats that I can't do because of it. And then I get a $12 order for 4 miles on Grubhub that I can't do. But it's frustrating. It always seems to work out that way. But anyway, I'm going to go drop these off. Nice and dark back here. Just the way you like it. Well, I dropped off those 2 Doordash orders, and I'm having the same problems with my phone that I was having when I got it taken care of. I don't know, maybe it's T-Mobile. I don't know what's going on, but it took forever to get the second one completed, and now I've got an Uber Eats order here that I was able to accept, but it's just loading. I don't know where to take it or anything right now, so, you know, keep saying what application has encountered an error. It's because of there's no reception. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm so frustrated with this. Got that one dropped off. Luckily, when I quit recording that last time, I went back and it was working again. So we'll see how it goes the rest of the night. Hopefully my phone was just in a dead spot or something, and that's not going to be a common occurrence. I don't know. We'll see. Not been the best of nights. 7:18. I'm not even at, I think I'm at like $48 or something like that. So anyway, hopefully it'll pick up. Man, my orders they've really just kind of sucked. I mean, everything I've been getting has been, that's decent pay, is long distance, and every time I get I can't get a stack order from another app. Every time I get one, it's going like the opposite direction or something. So I haven't even done that a single time yet either. So hopefully it works out better. I got about an hour and a half left to dash, if that, maybe an hour, and then I'm done. I'm not going to put up with this much longer anyway. So hopefully last hour will go smoother, but probably not going to hit my $100 for a Friday night. That's awful where I'm at. So, oh well, it happens every now and then. So at least last night was a good night. Finally got a good order tonight. You know, the best order I've had tonight. So $10 for 2 miles. So I'll take those all day, as long as they don't take too long. So anyway, gonna go grab it. Hopefully this one goes smooth. Haven't had too many smooth ones so far tonight. Just waiting. It's a good order, but Can't be ready right away. Just waiting. One of those nights. Alright, got another order. This one's from Doordash, 853 miles. So the first one's Grubhub. So I already picked that one up. I'm going to pick up this Doordash order. And we wait some more. Just got through waiting almost 10 minutes for the other one. Now we're waiting for this one. Okay, I just dropped off that Grubhub order after a 13-minute wait for the Doordash order. And then it's just an apartment literally across the street. But no, I can't get in the gate. And she says to call her. And after about 5 rings, she finally answers and says, okay, I'll be right down. And I have to wait another 5 minutes for her to come down. Good grief, people. This night is crappy. Wow. This sucks. All right. I'm going to do this Doordash order now. All right, just got that order dropped off. And for some reason, you'll see when on the picture that Doordash had me paused. I guess because I declined the add-on order while I was about to drop that off. An add-on order for $10 for like 9 miles. I'm not accepting that. But like, I've been declining a bunch of orders when I haven't. I've been waiting on an order. I haven't been declining orders. So that makes no sense. Doordash, you suck right now. And that's the first time I've actually been able to see it, because usually my driver utility app keeps it from staying paused, but I guess because it was behind while I was on an order, it was unable to do that for me. So gave me the first time to see that. But anyway, yeah, it's crazy. Well, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. I only made like $71 tonight. It's pretty crappy. Issues with the app for a little bit, and then just the orders weren't good tonight. And then, yeah, couldn't get any from the other apps to go the same direction. And then I finally did, and had to wait 10 minutes for one and 15 minutes or 13 minutes for the other, just sitting and waiting, for that. So tonight wasn't a good night. It happens. We'll be all right. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. Last night was a real good night. So, that's how it rolls. We'll see. For Friday night, $71 is pretty awful. It was kind of slow on top of that. But it is what it is. We got our answer to the cherry picking thing, though. It doesn't stop cherry picking. Sorry. Put me on pause for 10 minutes. I'll use my other apps those 10 minutes. And I'm still going to cherry pick. Didn't work tonight, but 95% of the time it works. I make good money. So at least we got that answer. I usually make $35 an hour. Below 30 is a bad night. Tonight, what was tonight? I made 71 in 3 hours. Still made $23 an hour. So a lot of people will be thrilled with that. I think it sucks, especially for a Friday night. But it is what it is. So I'm headed to the house. All right, guys, made it to the house. Thanks for coming with me tonight. Please give me a like, give me a subscribe, maybe leave a comment, tell me how your night went, and you'll have a good one.